welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts on the new White Peach palette from Too Faced. This is a new release from Too Faced and I ordered mine on the Sephora website the day that it was released. It is still available, it has not sold out yet, so if you're interested, you can still get your hands on it. I know a lot of these peach Too Faced releases have sold out very quickly, but this one is still available. So like I said, I ordered it from Sephora. Canadian, it was $55. I'll put the American price below. Pretty good chunk of change for a palette. It did come in this really cute little box. I mean, I'll say it a million times, I think Too Faced does some of the best packaging I've ever seen. I have a lot of their items displayed in my little makeup shelf casing thing behind me. It's from IKEA. If you're a collector of makeup, a lot of times the Too Faced packaging can 100% draw you in. So it comes in a nice little cardboard package. Of course, Too Faced has been doing this for years, but they always include a little pamphlet with some eye looks so you can be inspired. And if you're learning, you know, how to use makeup and you're not sure what to do, they will walk you through step by step and give you some ideas. So I do always like that they include that. I think it's a nice little touch and I like that they've just been consistent with that over the years. So you do get that in the box as well. So here is the actual palette. The packaging, of course, is gorgeous. You know, Too Faced always steps it up when it comes to packaging. This has it's like a plastic, but it's a very thick plastic. And then this is a metal. Is it metal or is it plastic? I think it's actually plastic, but it just looks like metal. Then down here you've got these two little peaches, which is a really cute touch, and you just push one way and the other in the opposite direction to open it up. You do get a really nice mirror. It's quite functional. It says Too Faced on it. It's actually a very high quality mirror and yeah, totally usable. So I really do appreciate that. It's hard because this doesn't lay down completely flat, so I'm just gonna throw this box on top so I don't blind you. So here is the inside. It does smell like peaches, and I have the Sweet Peach palette here. This one smells a little bit more like genuine peaches, where I feel like this one smells more like fuzzy peaches. That is, I don't even know if that matters. If you're particular about your peach scents, I feel like this one smells more like fresh peaches and this one smells more like candy peaches. At any rate, you get 12 shades and you get a mix of mattes, shimmers, and some straight up glitters. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and say right off the bat, I have some mixed feelings about this palette. I really do. In the palette, these shades really speak to me. I love neutrals and I love rose golds. I also love, you know, a lot of matte options. I will say, I mean, this is called the White Peach palette. So obviously these shades tend to lean more on the lighter side. I do think that this palette could have really benefited from a deeper matte brown. I actually have 3 different matte shades in my crease today because I really had to kind of build it up to create, like to carve out my crease basically. This Sweet Fig shade is nice. It is probably the deepest matte shade you're gonna find unless you wanna go with On the Grill, which is like the super matte brown that they've put in here as opposed to a black. This one actually makes a nice liner. For years I have been saying that I feel like Too Faced does matte eyeshadows very well. They're very buttery, they're smooth, they're blendable, they're easy to work with, and these are pretty good. I will say I do think they are a little bit more powdery than some of the matte shades that I've used from Too Faced. You know, you'll definitely get a little bit of kickback when you put your brush in these matte shades. You just need to make sure you do that one, and then everything does blend out really nice. It did take some time to build the color up and to get that definition, and you know, just bear in mind that I am on the lighter to fair side, so if you are in the medium to dark skin tone range, these might be difficult for you to work with. As for the shimmers, they're nice, but I gotta say you guys, I was a little bit disappointed in how much effort it took for me to really be able to get any color payoff on my lid. I used a brush and I really didn't get a lot of payoff right away. I had to go back in with my finger and just kind of, you know, concentrate that color on the lid to really get any sort of intense payoff. Now these shades are lighter, you're not gonna get a ton of payoff, but you know, just to really get the effect that I wanted, I did have to take my time and I did have to go in with my finger to really intensify the shades. This Peach Passion shade on the bottom, which is the most colorful of them all, is actually probably one of the best performing in the whole palette. It is extremely pretty. It's definitely a glittery, but if you are looking for a really nice purple, this is kind of like a metallic-y, glittery purple. This one definitely does the job. It is a really pretty shade. I thought what I would do for you guys today is just take a minute and I'm going to insert swatches of all these shades using my finger, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do some brush swatches as well, because I really wanted to illustrate to you guys the difference. If this is something you want me to start doing, I can. I know that some people really prefer brush swatches, some people don't. I'm gonna give it a try today and you guys can definitely let me know what you think. Bear in mind though, you can always go in with a clean finger and intensify any of these colors on the lid, but it is a little more time consuming and I know some people don't want to do that. I just hit myself in the face with this palette. Anyways, okay, so if you guys want to see swatches, just keep watching. Those swatches kind of gave you guys an indication of what I meant by the color payoff. I have to say, in the palette itself, I feel like these colors look a lot more intense than they actually are when you apply them to the eyes. They are definitely on the lighter side and it takes some time to really build them up. Today I started with Peach Smoothie and then I went in with Peach Sorbet and then I ended up using Sweet Fig. So I used those three colors in kind of a gradient to really carve out my crease. And I do like the look that I got. It is, kind of soft, romantic, a little bit glowy, but I just don't think these colors are going to work for everyone. And I do think that they take some time to really build up. It's a palette that's, it's not just a grab and go. Like I said, the mattes are a little bit powdery, so you do have to, take your time blending them out. And I definitely did get some fallout when I used these shades. Not as much with the matte, a little bit, but I did, make sure to pat off my brush first. But this glistening peach shade, which was the one that I was most excited to use, it looks like a beautiful rose gold. It's really, really quite sheer. And it actually had more glitter in it than I realized, and I got quite a bit of fallout right here on the sides. So, I don't know, I wanted to absolutely love and rave about this palette. I don't think it's a total fail by any means. I just don't think it's gonna be for everyone. I think the color range is a little bit on the lighter side, and I think that it definitely just takes some work to build up these colors and actually get the desired look. Just my experience, but I have to be honest with you guys, it is what it is. It's not my favorite release from Too Faced, if I'm being completely honest. That being said, I do really love the Sweet Peach palette, and if you were looking to buy one or the other, I'd say definitely go with the original. It is available on their website right now. You get a lot of colors that are similar to the ones in the White Peach palette. I mean, I definitely think you could achieve this sort of a look using this palette, but you can do a lot more with it too. You've got these darker shades. This is just gonna work for, a variety of skin tones. You can do a smoky eye, you can do a neutral eye, you can definitely do more of a concentrated peach look like I've done today. I really feel like this is kind of the better value and the better palette in this collection. typically do my eyeshadow first when I use this palette because, you know, I definitely did get a little bit of fallout. It's not something that if I'm in a pinch, I'm gonna reach for because I just don't think it's a grab and go palette. So yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on the White Peach palette. I would love to know what you guys thought of this palette, if you've tried it or if you plan on picking it up. Also, if you have the Sweet Peach palette, I'd love to know your thoughts on this one because this has been a favorite of mine for a while and I thought this might outdo it, but it definitely has it. This is definitely still the standout from the Too Faced Peach collection for me. Anyways, guys, I really hope you found this helpful. I would love to hear from you guys. Leave me some comments below. Let me know what else you'd like to see reviewed on this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's just flourishxo. Hi. Hi. I've been a little more active over there than Snapchat lately. So anyways, thanks so much for watching and we'll see you guys soon. Bye. Bye. Take care of each other.